Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya NAILUL AUTHAR. Saya adalah dosen program studi S1 Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan, Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya. Terima kasih atas waktu yang diberikan kepada saya untuk memberikan pernyataan diri dan unjuk kerja Dharma Perguruan Tinggi, PDD, UKTPT di bidang pengajaran guna sertifikasi dosen tahun 2023. Di sini saya pernah mengenyam pendidikan formal S1 Bahasa dan Sastra Inggris Universitas Islam Negeri Maulana Malik Ibrahim Malang, lalu S2 Pendidikan Bahasa dan Sastra Inggris Universitas Negeri Surabaya. Mata kuliah yang saya ampuh adalah yang pertama public speaking, yang kedua academic speaking, ketiga phonology, lalu yang keempat applied linguistics, yang kelima psycholinguistik, yang keenam artikel dan publikasi ilmiah, lalu yang ketujuh basic speaking, yang kedelapan debate and critical thinking, lalu ada introduction to linguistic di nomor 9, dan yang ke-10 language testing and evaluation, dan yang nomor 11 bahasa Inggris kesehatan, lalu di nomor 12 ada business English. Di sini izinkan saya untuk mengambil mata kuliah public speaking yang akan saya presentasikan di video kali ini. Yang pertama, saya akan memberikan deskripsi mata kuliah public speaking, lalu capaian pembelajaran program studi, dan capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah. Lalu saya akan menunjukkan materi pembelajaran, serta metode pembelajaran hingga assessment, dan yang terakhir adalah interaksi antara dosen dan mahasiswa. Deskripsi mata kuliah public speaking ialah mata kuliah ini memberikan pemahaman tentang teori dan praktik berkomunikasi, lisan yang dilakukan di depan publik seperti presentasi, pidato formal maupun informal. Materi perkuliahan meliputi identifikasi audiens, merencanakan pesan untuk publik, memahami respon audiens, serta bagaimana melakukan evaluasi hasil. Selain itu, perkuliahan ini juga bertujuan untuk melatih keberanian dan kreativitas berbicara, metode ice breaking, perangkat visual yang dibutuhkan dalam komunikasi publik, bahasa tubuh, serta penggunaan alat bantu sebagai upaya untuk mencapai efektivitas dalam komunikasi publik. Capaian pembelajaran program studi ialah mahasiswa mampu menguasai bidang kajian pengetahuan konseptual. Mahasiswa mampu menunjukkan kinerja yang mandiri, berkualitas, dan terukur. Pada capaian pembelajaran mata kuliah, yang pertama, memahami definisi public speaking, etika public speaking, dan mengedepankan kemampuan mendengar untuk bisa menjadi seseorang pembicara yang baik. Lalu, mampu menyusun naskah sesuai dengan audiens, serta mampu membubuhkan data atau konten yang memperkuat naskah. Dan selanjutnya, mampu mempresentasikan naskah yang sudah disusun hingga mampu memahami teknik dalam public speaking agar dapat tampil dengan maksimal di muka. Materi pembelajaran pada public speaking, yang pertama ada introduction, yang kedua language in use, Lalu ada becoming a good speaker. Pertemuan keempat, becoming a good audience. Pertemuan kelima, speech making process. Lalu di pertemuan keenam ada speaking as an MC dan speaking on a television and radio. Di pertemuan ke-8 ada practice master of ceremony. Praktis kedua di pertemuan ke-9 adalah menjadi moderator. Lalu di praktis 3 ada news anchor. Pertemuan 11 praktis 4 ada live streamer. Pertemuan 12 praktis 5 reporter. Pertemuan 13 praktis 6 ada trainer. Dan pertemuan ke-14 praktis 7 ada speech orator. Metode pembelajaran di public speaking itu meliputi synchronous learning, ada asynchronous learning, dan metode luring. Di synchronous learning, pembelajaran yang dilaksanakan secara real time, di mana antara dosen dan mahasiswa melakukan prosesnya secara online dalam waktu yang sama pada sebuah platform online sehingga dapat terjadi interaksi antara dosen dan mahasiswa. Lalu di asynchronous learning, pembelajaran yang prosesnya bisa berlangsung dalam waktu yang berlainan, sehingga antara dosen dan mahasiswa tidak harus sama-sama online, dan melaksanakannya dengan memanfaatkan LMS Learning Management System, di mana materi telah disiapkan oleh dosen dan dapat diakses oleh mahasiswa sesuai dengan ritme belajarnya masing-masing. Lalu yang ketiga ada metode luring, di mana kegiatan belajar mengajar yang dilakukan dapat dengan cara bertemu secara langsung di kelas tanpa menggunakan. Di sini aplikasi yang digunakan untuk pembelajaran ada Zoom, ada Google Meet, ada Google Classroom, dan di universitas kami ada aplikasi yang namanya UNUSA e-Sorogan. Ini adalah contoh digunakannya aplikasi Zoom dan Google Meet saat melaksanakan kegiatan perkuliahan secara sinkronus. Lalu ada Google Classroom, di sini digunakan saat melaksanakan perkuliahan secara asinkronus, di mana memungkinkan terjadinya diskusi antara dosen dan mahasiswa atau mahasiswa sesama mahasiswa saat koordinasi materi perkuliahan, dan ada juga digunakan untuk memberikan penugasan sekaligus evaluasi. Dan ada UNUSA e-Sorogan. UNUSA e-Sorogan adalah merupakan aplikasi berbasis online yang dikembangkan oleh Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya yang menjamin keberlangsungan perkuliahan secara daring yang diintegrasikan dengan beberapa aplikasi seperti Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet, Moodle, dan lain-lain, di mana dosen dapat mengupload materi perkuliahan, memberi penugasan, memberikan link Zoom sehingga dapat diakses oleh mahasiswa secara fleksibel. Lalu sistem penilaian mata kuliah di public speaking, mata kuliah public speaking, tugas memiliki bobot 30%, soft skill memiliki bobot 10%, UTS memiliki bobot 30%, lalu UAS memiliki bobot 30%. Dan asesmen tugas yang ada di Google Classroom ini seperti ini contohnya. Lalu juga ada asesmen UAS, bisa ditelusuri di Google Drive, dan mahasiswa diminta untuk mengupload atau mengumpulkan tugas mereka di link Google Drive yang disediakan. Dan izinkan saya menunjukkan video pembelajaran yang terjadi di mata kuliah Public Speaking.
Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you? Good?
Alhamdulillah, fine.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about how to be a good speaker in building confidence. as we know that when we want to speak in front of others, we have to be confident in order to make our material it's easy to be spoken. So maybe several of you, have you had an experience in speaking in front of others? Maybe Alexa.
Okay, so I have some experiences about public speaking. I have joined some competition in high school like news anchor, debate competition, and then storytelling. And the last one is I have joined international conference that make me practice a lot with public speaking.
Okay, so like what Alexa has already the experience in public speaking. So the main thing that you have to prepare is of course the material, but also you have to be confident in order to make your material is easy to be understood by the audience. So we will talk about how to build our competency in speaking to make us to be a good speaker. Please, next. So we will talk about identifying what makes individuals scared of speaking in public and learn to plan for around stage nerves and build communication skills to simple speaking opportunities. So please, next. Okay, objective 1, identifying what makes you feel less than confident about speaking in public. Next. This is the consideration. Think of the factors that make you most uneasy about public speaking. Your body language, knowledge of the topic, keeping an audience attention, and also what nervous symptom have you had before or while speaking in public. So when we talk about public speaking, in order to make us confidence to speak, we have to understand about how to control our body language, how to understand about the knowledge of the topic that we will speak in front of others. And also we have to keep an audience attention in order to make you easy to speak, of course. Because if you speak and your audience is not really concerned about what you are going to talk, so it is also, you don't have any interest in it. So you have to understand to engage your audience. And also what nervous symptoms you have to know before speaking in public. For instance, if you are going to speak in front of your friends, and you have to understand, are you nervous or not? If you are nervous, what kind of activity that you do in the middle of your nervous maybe? Maybe your feet shaking, or when you are nervous, you cannot breathe very easy. So you have to understand it first. In order what? In order to make you are ready. So if you know that already, you can control yourself. Okay, got it? Okay, next. So learn to plan for around stage nervous. Next. Plan and prepare. Proper preparation and rehearsal can help to reduce fear about 75%. Proper breathing techniques can further reduce this fear up by 15%. Your mental state accounts for the remaining 10%. So proper preparation and rehearsal. You know rehearsal? Do you know rehearsal? Practice. So practice, and practice. So this kind of practice, you have to speak in front of others maybe. If you do not have your audience in practice, so maybe you can shoot yourself through your mobile phone and then upload it to your social media, something like that. And then you can see the response of your friends in your contact of your mobile phone maybe. For instance, when Ani wants to speak in front of others, but she needs to practice, but she doesn't have any audience, so she just recording herself speaking in front of a mobile phone, in front of camera, and then upload to a story of WhatsApp, and then we can see the comment of your friends in that. Someone who give you a comment, that's your audience. So that's also preparation and in this term. And proper breathing techniques can further reduce this fear by 15%. Like what I've told you, when you want to speak in front of others, so you have to understand first, when you are not confident, what activity that you will do in the middle of speaking that you will deliver, like breathing. So you have to control yourself. You have to understand how to take a deep breath, how you have to stop your speaking and then take a deep breath, breathing, control your breathing in order to make you confident. Okay, got it? And also your mental state accounts for the remaining 10%. Okay, next. And 10 steps to reduce speaking jitters. Okay, first we have know the room. Arrive early and walk around the room. Stand up from a lecture or podium. Test out the microphone if using one. Walk around where the audience will be seated. Walk from where you will be seated to the place where you will be speaking. So, in order to make you are ready and you are not feeling nervous, so you have to know the room first. You can observe. You can do observing before the agenda. So you can come earlier and then try to know the room, try to stand up on the stage and try to simulate anything you can perform, practicing before performing. So knowing the room, knowing the stage, knowing how you face your audience, knowing how you use your microphone, knowing how you walk from the stage to your audience. So that's the most important thing to do before performing or before speaking in front of others. If you do this, it can reduce your your not feeling confidence. So this is the first thing. And then next, knowing your audience. Try to create some of the audience and chat with them. Friends are easier to talk to than a group of strangers. After knowing the the room, so you have to concern about the audience that you are going to talk to. So you have to understand it first. Because what? If you know your audience already, you are going to speak everything in front of them easier. Because what you know your audience. It is different when, like we know this, friends are easier to talk than a group of strangers. If you know your audience already, assume that your audience is your friend because you know them. It's very different when you talk to strangers. It's very different when you talk to your audience but you don't know the audience yet. So it is the same as you talk to a stranger. Okay? Next. Knowing your material. Research topic truly provide specific example and scenarios to illustrate your point. Read your material aloud and get a feel for how it sounds as it is explained. Be mindful and monitor your speed when going over your presentation. And also, it's not only prepare your mental in delivering your speech, but you also have to knowing your material. It is useless when you have your mental already, when you have your confidence already, but you don't know the material. What are you going to talk then if you don't know the material? Understand? So, in delivering speech, the best thing is you have to understand about your material that you are going to talk, of course. So you can read that, your material. Do not only memorize your material, but also you have to understand. Got it? Okay, any question maybe? No? Okay. Yeah.
How to turn our nervous into positive energy. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Okay, thank you. The question, Mbak Arsy. Ya. So, in the middle of the presentation.
Yes.
Okay, in the middle of presentation, when you are trying to deliver your speech and then you are nervous. Okay, suddenly you are nervous in that position. So maybe you can reduce your nervous with doing some activity which makes you relax. Okay, control your breathing. Or you can engage your audience by maybe you can just talk to your audience. Of course, you are nervous because you are in front of a field of people in front of you, kan? Of course. In order to make you are not do that, nervous. So you just go to several person, one on two people in front of you. Just try to talk with them. Like, how are you, ma'am? What are you doing? Not what are you doing. What subject that maybe interests you? Then you come here to speak, to listen about my topic. Maybe you can do that in order to make your nervousness become your positive energy. You can do that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Enough? Okay, so next matter. Learn how to relax. Mbak Arsy, you can see this. Learn how to relax and visualize yourself speaking. This one, in learning how to relax, when it is useful, like what Mbak Arsy asked, when you are in the middle of presentation maybe, and then you just suddenly you feel that you are not really confident and then nervous. So you have to learn how to relax, how to make yourself comfortable, and also visualize yourself speaking is the same as try to assume that you are a great speaker. Even you are feeling nervous in that moment, but you have to assume yourself that you are a great speaker. So visualize yourself speaking in order to make your nervousness become changing to the positive energy, something like that. And next, and realize people want you to succeed. Audience want speakers to be interesting, informative, and entertaining. They want you to succeed, not fail. So you have to understand that the audience who comes to your agenda wants to see you succeed because they have an interest to listen to what you are going to speak. So you have to understand that in order to make you feel that they are coming not to scare you, but they are coming to listen to you. Okay? Okay, next. Don't apologize for being nervous. Most nervousness does not show. If you don't say anything, nobody may notice. Maybe when you feel not confident, when you feel nervous in some activity that in the middle of the presentation maybe, and you feel tired, suddenly you feel nervous like what Arsy's question is. So don't apologize, because your audience do not know that you are in the middle of nervous. But if you do apologizing, they will understand. They will know that the speaker is still the speaker is nervous. Okay, got it? Okay, thank you. Next, concentrate on your message. Your nervous feeling will ease as you focus your attention away from your fears. Concentrate on your message and your audience, not yourself, like what I've told you before. So you have to concentrate on your message, like you prepare your material well, and in order to make your audience interest to you. Okay, next. Turn nervousness into positive energy. Oh my God, Arsy. So And the same nervous energy that causes stage fright can be an asset to you. Harness it and transform it into vitality and enthusiasm. Learn a quick stress reducing routine for relaxing your neck, shoulder, and facial muscle just before giving your talk. Transforms this energy into vitality and enthusiasm in delivering your speech. Like your question, right?
Yes.
So you have to, learn quick stress reducing routine for relaxing. So you have to control yourself to relax. Okay? The last one, next, gain experience. Is there any question? Maybe.
I want to ask how to get the attention of the audience. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So, how to get attention? Attention from the audience. So, first of all, you have to be convincing. You know convincing? Convincing is convincing. So when you talk, you have to be elegant, and also you have to be seen that you are ready in delivering your speech, and you have to be understood by your audience that you are confident. And if in the middle of delivering your speech, and maybe several of your audience do not concentrate to your speaking, so you can walk to them and then try to speak in front of them. They will also focus. They will focus to your voice. So first of all, you have to be convincing, and then you have to be seen that you are understand enough with the material that you are going to talk, that you are talking in front of them, and also you have to be seen that you are ready in delivering speech. Enough, okay? So thank you. Is there any question?
No, sir.
Okay, nice. Thank you. So I assume that all of you understand about the material, right?
Yes.
Nice. And now it's my turn to give you a question. So maybe one of you can answer my question. Just raise your hand, please. Okay. My question is, you are as a presenter. In order to make your audience understand about your material, how will you do that? Maybe one of you raise your hand, please, and answer my question. Okay, Hilya, please.
Okay, in my opinion, to make our audience understand about our material that we are present, we have to make easy material. We have to make a mind map. So in our material, it has to include mind map, and we have to do brainstorming. So we don't have to make too much explanation in our material.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Okay, give applause.
Sir, can I give an opinion?
Okay, Anita.
I do really agree with Hilya because make a mind map, we will better understand the basic of the topic.
Okay, thank you. Applause. Okay, guys, give applause for us. Okay, before we close the class today, I would like to say that preparation plus practice is perfection. And remember, he who fails to prepare is preparing to failure. And the last I say, Wallahu muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for coming.